qualifiers are only 4 weeks away, Mr. Ongen. All I want from our team is just one goal. One goal. One goal.
Off goes the chair.
This guy's been fired from his last 3 jobs because he can't control himself.
I mean, look at this place. You've got a keyboard, a mouse, and no screen. None of this makes any sense. You don't even have a full squad of players out there. No wonder you're the worst team in the world.
Mr. Ongen, you have made your point, and now let me make mine. Now, we here at FAS are honored that you are here. We want to improve, we want to learn from you, but we will not deny who we are just to win.
The object is to get the ball in the net. Concentrate. Look where you're shooting it. What the hell? Don't look at me, look at the ball.
That was MichaelFassbender, starring in Next Goal Wins, an American biographical sports comedy drama film directed by Taika Waititi and co-written by Ian Morris. The movie is based on the 2014 documentary of the same name by Mike Brett and Steve Jameson. The story follows Dutch-American football coach Thomas Rongen, who is given the task of transforming the American Samoa national football team, one of the weakest football teams in the world, into an elite squad. Along with MichaelFassbender, the film stars Oscar Kiteley, Kaimana, David Fain, Rachel House, Beulah Cole, Will Arnett, and Elizabeth Moss. This film is based on a true story. It's inspired by true events. So if you've seen films like Bad News Bears, Major League, it's along those same lines of sports-inspiring movies. Much like Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings was based on real events. This one is also based on real events. And it has the flair of Taika Waititi in the director's chair. He also co-wrote it. What I like about this movie is Taika Waititi's humor is all over it.
Like, he loves what he does. I mean, he's got so much energy. It takes a lot of brain power to improvise and hopefully be funny at the same time. But, you know, he's been doing it that way for years, so he's kind of a master at it.
And it's got his heart, and it's inspirational, as many of these sports movies are, but the humor along with that is what makes this special to me. I'm a big Taika Waititi fan. I think his humor is incredible and it's infectious, and I laughed out loud quite a few times with this movie.
Trust, okay. Oh, that's it, don't touch me. Trust is broken.
It follows the coach, played by MichaelFassbender. He's forced to go to this American Samoa football team and bring them up from the dregs of society and teach them how to actually win games. And ultimately, it has some training montages, as they all do, with the music in the background that gets you going. So a lot of this is somewhat familiar, but I like the fact that it's a true story. This film has a transgender character, which I thought maybe they just threw that in there to give more inclusion to the LGBTQ community. But apparently the true story, there is a transgender person on the team. And I applaud this movie for showing that, but not only showing that, but the fact that these American Samoan people, they don't care, transgender or not. They look at the person. And what that message alone in this movie, I wish more people would get that message, because it's not the gender, it's the person, it's the personality. The American Samoan people didn't care at all. In fact, they kind of looked up to this person because they were courageous. This transgender character is courageous in the fact that she's doing what she feels she needs to do to be her true self. And I applaud that. It doesn't focus completely on her, but it does have a nice relationship between the coach and her.
Hey, Coach, I'm so sorry I'm late.
I don't know where the women's team trained, but it isn't here.
No, that's Jaya. She's our center forward.
She's Fafafine. It's part of our culture.
they're just one of us, but different. Fafafine are our flowers. Be a pretty dull world without them.
Can we talk soccer? Yes.
The coach has to deal with that type of relationship that he's never had to do that before, because he comes from a place in the world where that's not accepted. So he has to change his line of thinking, and he's not like against it. He's not, you know, it's just new to him. And the fact that he talks to her and comes to respect her as a person, I think it's so important for us to talk to people that are not like us. Why would we always want to just talk to people that are just like us? That it just seems so boring. This movie gave me hope that there are people out there that can change for the better. Because if we all just looked outside ourselves and maybe related with other people, then the world would be a better place. One of the big messages in this movie is happiness. And one of the characters says,
Thomas, we were under the impression that you wanted to be here. But if that is the wrong impression that we are under, then you are free to go. Seek your happiness. Unhappiness is a curse that I would not wish on anyone.
and it's true, if everybody was happy, can you imagine if everybody was happy? They wouldn't really worry too much about other people or how they looked or whatever. If they were truly happy, why would they care about other people and how they get their happiness? Unless their happiness depends on hurting others, then that's a problem, obviously. But the messaging in this, it was beautifully done, and it's not preachy at all. And I like the fact that this coach comes into this community and teaches them how to play better soccer, or football as they call it, and they teach him how to be a better person. And I absolutely love that. The acting was great. Will Arnett and Elizabeth Moss have very small roles in this, and I'm assuming they're very big Taika Waititi fans, because at this point in Hollywood, I don't know who isn't, but the movie was well written. It's got some great humorous parts in there, which is a big reason why I went to see it in the theaters. All in all, this was a super fun movie. I would definitely watch it again when it comes on streaming. Did you see this film already? Let me know what you think in the comments. Or if you go to see this movie, come back to my video. Let me know in the comments what you think. Did I hit the mark with you? Was it not your cup of tea? Let me know. If you think we jive as far as our tastes go, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to each other out there.
Enjoy this match. I mean, life's short. Football's a game.